mic check. Mic check, mic check. Yeah, we good. If you're here, say something in chat.
Nothing warms a body like incendio. That's what my mother...
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Oh, okay. I see you now. Oh, that's cool. It's got like a big charm around it, so you can't fly through it. Those controls. R2 flight speed. Oh, I can just toggle that. Okay, so that's hold R2 the whole time. That's right. Whoa, whoa! Yeah, Marcus is playing now. He's all excited. He hasn't really gotten to sink his teeth in. He'd only gotten up to, he just got to Hogwarts and got placed. So he's really just getting started.
The chairs in the common room are too comfortable. Closed my eyes for 2 seconds the other day. I got 2 hours after charms.
I'm avoiding our common room. Ronan's testing on Accio, and students are summoning objects right and left. Nearly lost an eye to a rogue quill.
Kinda wanna go check Hufflepuff right now to see if that's really going on. I doubt it is. Where is it? I gotta memorize it. I always have to use a map to get to places. I gotta start memorizing the castle stuff. Is it down here? No. It's close to the main hall. Like the, you know, I don't think I've just gone and walked around in there. Yeah, you can't see Marcus. He's not streaming. I mean, he could stream, but I don't think he wants to. He doesn't really like people watching him. He's like someone's reading over his shoulder. I don't know. You can ask him. Let's see. I feel like I haven't just gone and walked around in the Great Hall, and that we're gonna fix that right now. Like, I've been in there a couple times for like cutscenes. I don't think I've just like let's explore it. Yeah, I don't even have it saying like what were we doing here? I just got so caught up in what I was doing, I didn't take a second to go check that out.
always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh wow, this is cool. The deer will put your name in the goblet of fire. Harry Potter. How dare you stand where he stood?
Revelio.
The ceiling of the Great Hall has been bewitched to mimic the sky above the castle. Oh yeah, I need to look up. That's so cool. Dude, look at that. How did I forget to go in here this whole time? Where's Hufflepuff sit? Okay, we got the end right here. Okay, we got Gryffindor next to us. That's good. They're good table mates. Oh, cool. We sit as far away from Ravenclaw or Slytherin as possible. Owl lectern. This enchanted lectern serves as the spot for which the great headmistress and headmasters of Hogwarts, as well as Professor Black, address the school.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Alright, let's get to the game. It's so easy to get distracted. Let's go to the Room of Requirement. That's what this quest is called.
Incendio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing
Lumos.
on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day.
There's
Thought he might
no-
help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco,
Oh, nice
the
spell.
vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of
Lumos.
Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Hey, I waited for you here for ages. Perhaps you were assigned a few more inches of parchment than you expected. Let me know if you want to try to meet again. Sincerely, T.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Lumos. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
It was like straight out of the movie. Bit offended, the room thought I needed a bath. Cheeky thing. Why is it dirty?
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
It's a bludger. Pretty sure. Unless it's the quaffle, but I think that's more ball looking. This thing's more for... That looks like something that would hurt someone. I think it's a bludger. I could be wrong.
Incendio!
That would burn the whole place down. How do I get that? They climb over. Oh man, climb over the box. I wonder what's going on with the boxes in there though. But clearly I gotta use those somehow.
Revelio.
Oh, I think I get it. Wait, no, I could be wrong. Well, let's try some. Nope, I thought I could drag it back in and then jump over. There you go, with that chest. Well done, good thing.
Revelio.
Nice. Now I feel smart. Only took me forever.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deed will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deep-seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
This is neat. I like shit like this. Do like a little base build up. Let's put you over in the corner for now. How do I place it? Oh, I can change the color of it too. Oh, that changes things. Maybe I like another one if I can change its color. Oh, this one looks pretty nice in this yellow. It looks very Hufflepuff too. Yeah, let's just go with this one. That's sick. Alright. On to the next thing. Potions. May I just stick with my theme? It seems like there's a set I can just use. Let's go with this yellow botanical one. I'll just Hufflepuff this shit up. Gotta embrace your house, it's part of the fun. Damn it. I'm trying to line it up right.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready. But again,
What's
you
the
would
previous
be
post?
wise
Why
to
would you
listen to
mention
any
that if it's not
suggestions he
something
may
important?
have.
Who do you used to work for? Huh? Who Deke used to work for? Is more than self.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts
I got
grounds.
moonstone, girl.
Return to me once
Don't
you've
worry.
gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Nice. They're really let me customize it up. Conjure wall decoration, call floor decoration. Alright. Let's start with the walls, I guess. Oh, cool. We get some paintings up here. I'm gonna go with Dapper Wizard portrait. Let's get him down here. No, let's get him somewhere nice. We'll put him. Pull off to the side a little. Let's make it nice. There we go. And then I want the Gazing Witch portrait. We'll put her right here. And what does bickering couple look like? Oh look, there's already some in this corner. I wonder if I can remove these. And like this full customize it. I didn't even think about putting a bunch in one spot. You can change the size of them too? Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh no, I want to make that bigger. Oh, get rid of it. Undo. Oh, I need one more. Yeah, we'll do it right here. Oh, not enough room. Oh, look at this. I want one right here, though. That's fine. Alright, let's do the floor decorations then. Furniture, seating. What's the difference between furniture and seating? Oh well, they're locked for one. Oh, let's get some nice yellow chairs. Here. I'll put one by each table. I don't know if you enjoy stuff like this, but sorry. If I really throw down on it, maybe I'll just do. I won't film myself when I like really customize it. I can see myself just throwing down on this for hours. Oh, I can put a rug down? Yeah. Just gonna center.
Good work. Shall we move on?
There we go. Oh, looks good. Good start. I do see some myself.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
What's that blue
I
chair
think
doing
you're
here?
ready to
All
take
yellow,
on
everything.
alteration.
It just
The altering spell will allow you to
Candelabra,
customize
whatever
any
they call it.
conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your
patterns, too.
taste.
I didn't notice
Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Oh, this is a different spell.
Just aim your wand. Conjured item and perform the altering spell.
Oh, okay. It's like if I wanted to change my. Oh wait, it's still the same colors. It looks different now. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. 'Cause... Oh, I like the comfy beat-up chair. Oh, I forgot to do the pattern. Wait, that is the pattern. I don't know. Like a bigger? Like a bigger chair? What the hell? Who's that chair for? Hagrid? Here. Oh, I gotta change the color and adjust the size? Oh wait, I can just change this.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony.
Oh, wow. This is very like Disney feel to it. The architecture. Alter. Wait. Oh no. I like these other ones more, but this one's also botany. Now I have that theme going. Let's stick with botany. Could always change it because we got freaking magic. Wait. Oh. There's a balcony too. I'm thinking everything else is the balcony.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Oh, I like that floor.
Some years ago,
Oh, this looks dope in here. Can I change the color of the walls? Yep. Or not the colors, but they look different. Ooh, the collecting looks kinda cool. Is that orange and green? Should I have been doing eclectic this whole time? Let's see. Oh no, I like that tiki mask, alright.
Revelio.
Stay away, Marcus. Ugh. Let's go into botanical. Alright. Where's Deke? Triple Deke. 1, 2, 3.
Professor
triple
Weasley
Deke.
said I should
Quarter
ask
of
you
an
about
inch, Charlie.
changing the room's
Quarter of
ambience.
an inch.
of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Sounds perfect.
Bees? Oh, wait. Is that a beehive or is it not? It kinda looks like a beehive.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back.
I just might.
Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
I don't care if
Thank you,
that's
Professor.
botanical, there ain't no
The room
bees in
is
my
full of
room.
possibilities.
Like, why would I
Indeed.
have that?
No
Who wants
matter
a room
how
full
much
of
time I
bees?
spend
Like,
here, the
you know
room
what?
always
Yeah,
manages
put the
to
beehive
surprise
in
me.
my room. That's what I want. What the heck's happening now? Is there more room to customize?
An even bigger space.
Oh
did
my
that happen?
god!
The
They did that
room
on purpose.
equips
Like,
itself
you
to
thought,
your needs.
You thought
It
that
must
was
have
it?
sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting.
That's rad, dude.
If you'd like to
That's
customize the
badass.
space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the
Oh
school.
man, I'm gonna
Thank you,
customize this
Professor.
while I watch
I shall
Critical
keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you
Oh,
to
see ya.
it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to be warm and comfortable, as if I'm floating inside a mug of butterbeer.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Whatever, I guess the beehive stays. It just looks really nice in here. Well, I think I liked the...
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's...
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural.
I like the
and earthy,
outdoors,
as though I'm
indoors feel.
outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Man, there's so many choices I can't decide. Let's just stick with botanical for now because it's too much work to switch all for thing. Let's finish that up real quick and then we'll stop.
nothing to identify. For now, at least.
That's very yellow. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Expelliarmus!
Hey you, Hufflepuff.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Hufflepuff.
Can you tell me more about these courses?
Stalling, 5th year. Fine, I'll humour you.
Oh my
This
god, I
course
gotta
demands
win.
focus.
This is pressure.
Requires you to
I don't like
anticipate
her.
speed and height before every turn. The others test stamina. 3 courses in all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. I made them popular again. Got the whole school hungry to compete. So, let's see what you've got, 5th year.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
This is rather fun. Now that's more like it. Did it? Brilliant. Could have done better. Made it. This is rather fun. Made it.
Oh, I did it.
Did
I'm
anyone
so
else see
excited.
that?
That was so fun. Stressful but fun. Oh, this girl's got to eat it now. I'm gonna talk trash if I can.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
The broom's so fun, it makes me not want to fast travel sometimes. Like, I can totally just teleport over there, but I'm like, let's ride the broom.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed? What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Honeydew potion monthly.
A spot of failure is a good thing.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again.
All
Farewell
that
for
time
now.
in my requirement, I didn't plan anything. God damn it. different, these mellow thingies. That's how I do the Merlin's trials to increase my inventory. And Ditney to make potions. Oh, wait, what? Oh, shit, that's what he said. I only have one pot? That's it? That sucks. I can do multiple things at once. Maybe I'll get to upgrade it or something.
What are you up to now?
Lumos.
Nothing to poach in Arrowshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me.
Accio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
Your little socket saved Treadwell.
Accio. Protego. Leviosa.
What have you done? You may want to.
You're not going to... Yes. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus!
Was it?
Have you finished your assignments?
One second, I will check something. Check. Test.
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Check.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now,
I think I got it working.
let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom. For your sake. And that of everyone else.
Expelliarmus!
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction. As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Now, nice to see you, my young friend.
There is nothing, you know.
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
I knew this had to be something. I was looking at this stuff the other day.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time.
One
with
day
my
I'm gonna
sister.
watch this one with an old
Anne.
man.
She
What up,
loved
old
that
man
infernal
nerd?
game.
You're 80
What
years
I wouldn't
old,
give
and
to
you're
lose to her
watching this,
again.
I bet.
I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually... Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio. Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. Confringo! That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous, and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft.
I feel like I might regret this.
You can trust me.
All right.
I'll give him a chance.
I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Confringo! Revelio!
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe you have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Confringo!
Yo, I was all hyped to see the blind wizard kid. Well, this kid's gonna be badass, I bet. A blind wizard? I haven't seen that. And he's a prick! I can't believe they made the blind kid a prick. I'm intrigued. Okay.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Ugh, well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows?
Let's hope this
If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see...
I have that spell. What's she talking about? Whatever. Is Leviosa and Wingardium Leviosa two different things? I didn't know that.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Auror. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But, you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to... How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
You two seem ready for adventure.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
This is awesome.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well.
Nice,
the trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Oh, it's where the train drops the kids off. Dope.
Revelio. Revelio.
No, I swear I won't be waiting for the opportunity, ever so.
Come on then, what you got?
It's
Why is it moving?
What? I bet
your bag. It's wriggling.
This is damn last blood.
Revelio.
Why can't I find this thing? What the heck's going on? Maybe it's down low. Oh, it says it's over Hogwarts Station. It's probably gonna be real obvious when I find it. It's always the way where it's like, oh, of course.
Revelio. Revelio.
Feel free to fast forward through this part if you haven't yet. Let's try doing it in the daytime.
Revelio.
Where the hell's this blue? It's gotta be here. I'm Googling it. I feel sorry for anyone who ever watches this. They probably see it and they get all frustrated, like, oh my god, he keeps going right by it. There it is, down low in the trees. I'm just glad I found it. I need some good Quidditch goggles for flying. That'd be cool.
Brilliant.
Well, this one was a lot quicker. That is so cool.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Leviosa!
There you go. Catching them quickly.
Incendio!
I think it's learned pretty well, but you continue to practice as long as you like.
Incendio!
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
I told you not to go round.
Ah, well, not meant to be. Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin back there.
Never mind, I'll fix it, as always.
Oh!
Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about. Let me guess. You're after something fresh. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? I hope to see you again. Farewell.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here?
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
I need money. How do I get money? Oh, let's go fight
Odds
stuff.
need, here I come.
Sell stuff they drop. Let's try that.
You let things catch your eye too easily, my friend.
Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
One has to always keep an eye on one's valuables. At least that's what I told the shopkeeper before I took him for everything he had.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Handy resource indeed, your
Revelio.
guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Lumos. Confringo. Revelio.
What? That was a different look. Let's try it out for a minute. How we compliment it. Oh, that's cool. It pushes the collar down when you put a scarf on it. Oh, like a wizard superhero right now. I just cut that thing in half? Oh no, this is loot flying out.
I know what that means. Merlin.
I'll get to those Merlin things eventually. I just feel like I kept stumbling into ones where it's like, you don't have the spell to do this yet, so like, maybe I should get some spells and then do it.
There we go.
There's like haptic feedback in the controller, and I can like kind of feel the wind as I fly. It's really neat. It like, really adds to it. And I got like my headphones, so like the sounds in 3D. Pretty neat.
Well, you work so.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Has your brain been infested with Bundemans? A maneuver like that could have got us killed.
Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after our little city.
Somebody out. No more happy days for you.
You're the one who released Treadwell, aren't you?
Incendio. Incendio.
No, I'm straight up killing you. I tell the guy the ice and he cut him in half.
Incendio.
Just warming up.
Cavalza. Incendio. Protego. Glacier.
I won't go down as easy. I estimated you.
Glacier.
Protego.
Cavalza. Incendio. Defender.
Take away from under my own eyes. You've the brain.
Accio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. A victory that came none too soon. Ugh. That's it.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that.
Just should have took less time, is all I was saying.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignments?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. Practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
Arresto Momentum.
That's it. Keep it up. Well done. You are on your way to mastering Arresto Momentum.
There's so many spells. This is awesome.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Nothing to it.
Whoops.
Didn't think you were a match for me. All in the wrist. That was one for the ages. Try to beat that.
I gotta just try to hit him, I guess. He's just getting too many points. Of course. Of course. I suck at this.
Wait, did I win?
Yeah, play
I
more.
won.
Aww.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Nothing to it.
Accio.
That was one for the ages.
All skill.
All in the wrist.
God damn it, I just do it too hard.
Try to beat that.
I'm just gonna blast these two and hope for the best.
Accio.
I can't win.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Nothing to it. Missed the mark a bit on that one. All in the wrist. Try to beat that.
Accio.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice.
I'm gonna win at some point, I know it.
Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Nothing to it. Not bad. Not bad. All in the wrist. That was one for the ages.
Oh my god, I nailed that one. That was so close. This is it. This is the one I win, right? I think I won already. You can't catch me. This is this last walk.
Yeah. Lucky
to
shot.
make sure I didn't mess
Well
mine
done.
up.
You beat me.
Yeah, it looks like you need to practice, Leander.
Bit of good luck, that's all.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
He was kicking my ass.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.